What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a minute. It's been about more than a month since I last uploaded. My bad. Life has been happening. Life has been lifing. And I'm excited to actually announce a lot of things I have been working on in the background. A lot of partnerships have been formed. Um, been dealing with a lot of life losses or whatever you want to call it, but it's a mix of good and bad. And I'm still here today and I'm still pushing, still growing, still making content, still trading, just here in my office, getting some work done. And I got a couple of trade breakdowns I just want to go over with you guys. Just show you the strategy again, see how I trade mechanically. I don't even know if that's a word. Am I saying that right? My bad. It's still early in the morning. But yeah, so let me just hop into my computer and show you guys the 3 trades that I took on US30 this week. Alright guys, so we're here on my computer. These are the 3 trades I took on US30 from the beginning of July. I caught these trades utilizing my shark fin soup strategy and some other setups that I have in my playbook. If you don't have my playbook, you can still get it for free in my bio on my social medias. I will be actually restricting access to the public very soon. Just keep it more for my students that are inside the mentorship, and people who have access to it right now. They'll continue to have access to it, and any updates I make, you will get those updates as well to the playbook. But I think I got to make it way more exclusive for people inside the mentorship, and so that I don't have thousands and thousands of people trading the strategy. It will kind of also defeat the purpose, I guess, if everyone's trading the same strategy. So I just would like to keep it more exclusive, more for the inner circle, But yes, these are the 3 trades. Trade 1, I took this trade. It was a shark fin that I took. I took this on a 30-minute. US30 has been a little bit choppy, but hey, I figured this is a great setup. It's sitting at a level that I knew would have continued to pretty much make a new higher high, right? So if this is in a, say, uptrend or it is ranging, I understand that on a pullback, I'll get my entry. And the TDI is what's giving me my entry. It creates a shark fin, as you can see here. This is a shark fin that I'm looking for, or even something similar here on a lower time frame. And then I enter with a 1 to 2. I'm risking about 100 pips for 200 pip gain. And then it is a swing trade, right? So I understand this is not going to hit right away most of the time, but patience, patience, patience. Patience pays. It pays to wait for your entry, wait for your signal, hold your trade to TP, right? I know some people gotta hear that. I gotta hear it sometimes too, but you just gotta make sure that you're also mechanical with your trading, same amount of risk for the same amount of pip, or for the same amount of pip gain. So like if you're risking 100 pips, 200 pip gain. If you're doing 1 to 3s, 100 pips for 300 pips. Now, I'm not saying you have to risk 100 pips. This is what I found through my back testing over multiple years, that I am the safest with 100 pip stop loss, right? This is what I try to tell all my students. Anyone that asks me for advice, I tell them about the risk management and the risk reward. You want to keep it mechanical. You want to almost actually trade like a bot. Same type of setups that you're taking, right? Now, as you can see, this trade almost did take me out, but got saved by that support there. If you want to believe in support and resistance or not, you can see sometimes they do hold out. And yeah, that saved me, and I was able to hit TP. Now, this trade here on the 8th of July, this was a short. It was against the trend, but it just looked way too good for me to not take this setup. Why? Because of where the TDI was, how far it was, what levels it was reaching. This was a huge spike, and I noticed whenever US30 had a huge spike, like here and here, it reversed those gains, right? So I like to look left when I'm taking my trades. I just want to make sure, hey, has the TDI been respected? The shark fins, have they been respected? So I entered the short. It was one of the cleanest trades I've taken in a while on US30, and one of the quickest as well too. This was only about a 2-hour trade, 4 candles as you can see, and we're on 30 minutes, so yeah, about 2 hours. Boom, hit TP. All right, now the last trade was a shark fin soup. This was the shark fin, as you can see. This is what I was waiting for. Then I waited for the crossover and for the Heikinashis to change trend direction, right? So I entered the trade, almost got taken out again, but because of my back testing, I noticed that 100 pips on my entries, I'm pretty safe on. I know this, I have the confidence in this. So, hey, risk reward, risk management, everything plays a role when it comes to trading, man. You got to make sure that you got your risk management in check, that you have your risk reward, and you are keeping to your risk reward. Because if you ever looked at, like, say, the risk reward cheat sheet, or just showing you pretty much how much of a win percentage you need to be profitable with certain risk rewards, with a 1 to 2, man, you need to be profitable like 40%. You have to be right 40% of the time for you to be profitable. And if you do 1 to 3s, man, it's like 35%, right? So if you do that math, man, you just have to have that embedded in your mind as, hey, risk reward, and if I win way more than I know would be my break even, you would be profitable. Just don't go on tilt. 1 trade a day is all you need. Sometimes maybe 2, but I try to just take 1 trade a day, especially because most of my trades do end up being swing trades sometimes. But hey, if I'm here bagging 200 pips plus on a trade, I'm happy with that, right? So yeah, this trade here, exact same setup, right? I'm mechanical with my trades, with my setups. I'm not trying to do anything different. And that's, I think, is the key to trading, is this always taking the same type of setups, the same risk, right? Your emotions are not going to be all over the place because you're not doing something new. You're not FOMOing into a trade, right? So this was a shark fin soup, exact same setup. And what's crazy is what I do when I'm looking for my setups, when I'm taking these setups, I literally just duplicate my risk reward that I had here or here to the next trade. And it's not having you guess, oh, where should I TP? Where should my stop loss be? No, it's mechanical, and this should help a lot of people. I get asked about what they should be risking, where they should be putting their stop loss. And you have to back test your strategy or my strategy and figure out, hey, out of how many trades am I safe with this amount of risk, right? This here, you can see after it almost taking me out, I actually bagged 1 R here, and then I actually re-entered again and then rode it to TP. Now, if you were in my mentorship program, you would have got this signal and you would have got this nice win, right? And if you held some runners, look at that, held this all the way to all-time highs. Some people might have been saying, oh, this is risky, but this is the thing about taking a trade that's with the trend. That's what I really want to hone down on. This is the basics, and people seem to forget it. But realistically, if you're taking the trade that's with the trend is your friend, you have a higher probability of winning that trade. So now what you got to do is just figure out how to get your entries on the higher lows, right? If the trend is an uptrend, you want to enter on a higher low, right? So I utilize the TDI, the HAB RSI, to help me find these signals, right? This is all part of my strategy. This has helped me. This is my edge among everything else, my psychology, my risk management, and my risk reward. Everything meshes together to make you a profitable trader, right? So you got to make sure that you are following your steps, your rules. You have to have some type of entry. I notice a lot of traders, they don't even know why they entered into a trade. You got to know why you entered the trade. You got to be able to break down your trade. What was your confluences? Why? What was your signal? Where are you exiting? What is your risk? If you don't know these things and you just enter the trade because it looked good, that's not a good strategy. Buy the dip is not a good strategy. That is a way to get liquidated in the market. You are going to become liquidity, right? And the whole point of trading is to reap the liquidity out of the markets into your own pocket, right? So I hope you learned something from this short YouTube video, these trade breakdowns. I will be back doing more trade breakdowns. And just, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I got, what, I think last time I checked, I got 125 subscribers. I am truly grateful for all of you guys. You guys have definitely motivated me more to make more videos. And if you're seeing this, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And yeah, I got way more in store. So just stay tuned. Happy trading, guys.